Okay, so I just wanted to make a little short video here going over the new motor build. The new motor build, I'm actually going to wait until I either go pick up the motor or if they've sent me some pictures to go over full in detail about the new motor. But the new motor is a D&J Precision Machine 6.4 liter Cummins. The only thing I'll say right now is I'm not dropping a 5.9 crank in a 6.7 bore. So that should pretty much give away what the 6.4 is that's coming for this little white single cab. But in this video, what I'm going to do is the motor that I actually dropped off for the core motor, the initial plan when I bought that was to just have that one built later this year. Really wasn't wanting to buy a motor this early. Some deals come up and I couldn't pass it up, basically. So anyways, this video I'm going to go over is actually what I was planning on building and what I kind of spec'd myself. And you see I got my little note sheet that I wrote a bunch of my notes down on. That motor was actually going to turn into a 6.2 liter Cummins. I was going to run Waggler rods. It was just going to have normal industrial Cummins pistons, the heat treated ones straight from Cummins. It was getting drilled for the 9/16 head studs. It was getting a girdle, fully ported and polished head. I was just going to do a simple bank side draft on that one. ARP main studs, valve springs, push rods, you know, all the good stuff there. But that was the gist of it. So the 6.2 liter, that one was going to be a 6.7 block, sleeved down to a 40 over 5.9, still using the 6.7 crank, which comes out to 6.2 liters. The other thing I kind of wanted to shoot over real quick is this 5.9 motor that's in this 03 in my single cab. I think I still have the picture of when it dropped a valve seat, but back probably 3 years ago now, maybe 3.5 years ago now, it dropped a valve seat. That's when it had the industrial injection Silver 62 on here. It had some DDP 90 horse injectors. It made 630, 640 to the ground on some stingy dynos, and I really didn't dyno it much, but the track times were right there. Not quite, they were right at 600 because I never really tried to launch it hard. But I'll put a picture up of that valve seat. I got extremely lucky. The valve seat did not take this motor out. I made the decision just to put it back together and basically just roll with it. And that's what I did. I sent this head out, just had it decked, put oversized seats in it. That's when I put the valve springs, push rods in this motor. And it's been great ever since. You know, I took a chance on it. But I always knew in the back of my head that I was going to build a motor. Just didn't know what I was going to build. And I wanted to build something that was stout. I could still street drive. Trying to think of something else. Kind of my thinking behind it. I didn't want it, you know, put some kind of forged piston in the damn thing and then not be able to street drive it a lot. That's where this new D&J motor comes into play. But the 6.2 liter was what that motor was supposed to turn into until, you know, this deal came up with the working with D&J. I've actually personally never met any of the guys at D&J. I've heard some really good things about them, and can't wait to start working with these guys. It's gonna be damn interesting, and it should be a rowdy setup once it's all said and done. But there's just my thoughts on kind of this 5.9 motor that's in here. This is, I guess I should go ahead and say, this is stock bottom end, stock rod, stock pistons. And these 03 to 04, the small bowl pistons, I mean, they might not make peak power like the big bowl pistons do, but man, these things will take a beating. They just keep coming back asking for more. So there's my thoughts on the motor. Like I said, I'm gonna wait on the new motor, and hopefully we might do a video with Done Right Diesel if I go pick it back up at their shop. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I might meet him at a race when he debuts his new little new little race truck. I'm not even sure what class. I'm sure he's told me what class it's going to be in, but that thing's a work of art, and I really hope to see it run this year. But oh, I guess one last thing. Machine shop said about 4 weeks on the motor, so it will definitely be done before I'm ready to go pick it up. I'll have to find some time between work and everything to when I can go pick it up. And like I said, I might meet, you know, the guys at Done Right Diesel at a race and just drop it on the trailer. But we'll have some sort of plan for it. But there's my kind of thoughts on the motor I was building, and as soon as I get the new motor in hand, we will definitely go over it before it goes in this little white single cab.